no matter who you are, no matter what sort of political affiliations you might have, I'm sure that you don't like when we have any sort of oil or pollutants that are dumped into our waters or to our oceans. And right now we are actually giving huge subsidies to fossil fuel companies. We are giving all sorts of tax breaks to them. Why are we subsidizing these companies that are extracting energy in a very irresponsible manner? We have all sorts of tax loopholes that they can take advantage of. Bernie has an In Polluter Welfare Act, and that is basically to end the welfare that we're giving to these companies. There are rivers in America that are toxic, that you cannot drink out of, that are dangerous. I mean, that's something that you think about in a third world country. We should not be giving our tax breaks to these specific companies. If anything, we should be taking those tax breaks and giving it to energy companies that are creating energy for us in a more responsible manner. But even if we're still talking about getting energy in the same ways that we always have, incentivized to continue their bad behavior. This act to end that sort of investment, we have allowed them to take advantage of our largesse, and we have allowed them to benefit from our legal structure. And now that we have better alternatives, it's time to think about putting our subsidies elsewhere. If we just close up these different loopholes and all these subsidies for these gas and oil and coal companies, then we're looking at about $135 billion in the next 10 years. So that's a huge amount of money. And we have a lot of great things that we need to do with our money. So let's take it out of these companies that, whether or not you want to turn this into a debate about the climate itself, they're polluting it, that's not in any sort of discussion. Everybody knows that whether or not they believe it's causing any sort of climate change, they do know that they are polluting our water, our air, and we're giving them money for it. So let's end that, right?